Hello guys, I am back. I've been gone from my channel for a long time, but I'm back. I'm going to do more videos, and this time I'm going to talk about my amplifier. Now, I know there's some people out there who probably have like big Marshall half stacks and all. Uh, a lot of people tell me that Marshall amps are the best. To me, it's really a matter of opinion, because I've seen people who have had Marshall amps and had failure out of them. Just like I've known others who have them and have never had a problem. Now, to start, this is my Bagheera 333 amp. It's non-Infinium. It doesn't have all that fancy tube tech that I wish it had, but this amp has not given me any issues whatsoever. I know some other ones that, just broke the very day someone got it, or a tube popped, which is pretty normal, honestly. That's why you always buy extra tubes in case if one goes out, because they can't guarantee the life of a tube. If it goes out, it goes out. It's like a light bulb. However, no tubes have blown on mine. Not yet, anyways. I probably better buy some more tubes in case that does happen. The tubes in it are stock Bagheera tubes, which sound pretty good in my opinion. Now, this is my first tube amp I've ever owned, so, I'm not no tube amp expert. I just know what I know. But, I really do like this amp. It has a lot of gain to it. It has 3 different channels, a clean, a crunch, and a lead, which is actually very good for an amp that costed me about 230 bucks for this. It was backstock on Musician's Friend, and the date had like 2010 on it, but it was pretty much brand new. Well, technically it is brand new, it's just older. It's old new stock, if that makes any sense, is what they said. But yeah, this has been a pretty good amp. I have a Vigilante chorus pedal by Outlaw Effects, and it's actually a pretty good chorus. I put it in my effects loop. Sounds really good. I also got a jet driver, which I use on occasions. I don't really use it too much. It's really noisy, but it does the job. I need to get a noise suppressor when I play this thing, though, because it is just really, really noisy. Comes with a foot pedal that has the 3 channels on it and an FX loop. That's if you want to, use your effects loops, which I recommend doing if you're going to use any kind of chorus, reverb, or any modulation. Put it in your effects loops. If you put it in front of the amp, it's not going to sound good. Trust me, I've done this by accident because I didn't really know that much about effects. But now on to my cabinet. Now this is a crate. Now to all you people who bash crate, yes, I know crate does not make the greatest things in the world, but here's the story behind this. Originally, I bought a guitar cabinet from Guitar Center, which was used, that was just a disaster. The cabinet came in, it was destroyed. All the speakers were busted and out of place. There was a big crack in the cabinet, it just came into pieces. Yeah, I was pretty pissed off because that was a birthday present to myself. And I'm like, what the hell? You guys said this guitar cabinet's in fairly new condition. And so, after calling and calling and calling, I got a call from the store that I bought it from saying they're going to send me a replacement cabinet for free. Kept the old one, but I kind of just threw it in my shed. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I kind of took everything off of it. The only thing that's really savable on it is just this part. The front part on that other cabinet was just cracked and busted, and the cover was just torn to pieces. So they sent me this one for free, a free guitar cabinet. Not complaining. It is a crate. I know crate ain't got the best reputation for guitar cabinets, nor do they do speakers. But this is my crate, and I've done things to it since I've gotten it. Now, when the speakers in it originally, yeah, they did suck. They were flat, they didn't have enough power for what I was playing, and they were just... Ooh, they really killed your tone. But, because I'm a very patient person, I saved up. Tax season came around, which I'm pretty sure is every guitarist's favorite part of the year, is tax season. But, what I did was, I took and replaced all the speakers on it with Eminence Texas Heat and Swamp Things. Now, I was gonna go with this other speaker company called Weber Speakers, but I couldn't really afford the speakers I was gonna get. They're about as pricey as Celestions. So, I went ahead and got Eminence because I heard great things about these speakers. They're really, really good. So, bought these and didn't regret it. The sound is outstanding, more than meets my expectations. So, basically, I turned a cheap $80 cabinet into a really good loaded cabinet that has. It's very versatile too, from you could cleans to crunch, they handle anything pretty much. But they're more meant for like the metal sound because it said Monster Metal Pack. But in my opinion, they could really handle anything. But yeah, the next thing I really want to do to my cabinet is I love the color green. So what I wanted to do was take my cabinet, um take this part, spray paint it green because I think that'd look cool. Maybe just like a fluorescent green color, and probably respray the grill because it is pretty dirty and it's got some marks on it, but nothing too major. This cabinet was actually sent to me in really great condition under the circumstances of what I got in the first place. But other than that, this is my first house stack I've ever owned. I've Every ounce of this was bought by myself. No one helped me at all. This was all my blood, sweat, and tears and saving up and working my ass off to get. So, to all you people out there who are saving up for an amp, just kind of look around. You never know when you might get deals on everything. I mean, of course, tax season is not the same for everyone. I had a pretty good tax return, but I know not everyone does, but if you're looking for a budget amplifier that's really good sound, quality is kind of half and half. Um, like I said, I've had other people tell me that these things just blew up on the first day, they got a replacement and it did the same thing. But sometimes it can be as simple as just a fuse going out. Place the fuse and it worked just fine since then, no issues. Others say they started smoking, and others told me their amp caught fire, which I bet that's a pretty scary scenario. But I've not had anything like that. So, but if you're looking for a good starter, which I mean, that's what they consider this amp. I think it could be used for professional use too. It's really just opinion here, but this is very good. And that's my half stack review, and leave a like if you like this, or leave a dislike if you don't, which I really hope you don't do that, and comment what you guys think, because I always like to hear other people's opinions.